It's really important that you communicate with your partner. If you're going to do a scene that's really requires a lot of physical movement, which ours did, we had to I had to show her that she can trust me and that I can trust her. And so the rehearsal process and performing in front of, everyone, what I learned is that people in the audience can tell that we have a true relationship, and that's honest, and we're following our instincts, and we're following the context of the play.
Well, this was my second year there, and so I had a better idea of what to expect. But this year was extra special because I really was hit with the reality of how key it is to have confidence. And that acting is interpretation, and art is interpretation, and acting is art. And there's no right or wrong, no black or white. And I've always been told that from the very beginning that I've been acting, but I don't know, something just finally clicked. And I think I've needed all of these, things throughout my life to bring me to this moment, to be sitting in that finalist round in the seats watching all these finalists, and I just realized every single one of them had confidence and trusted themselves and their material and their partners and the audience. They were okay being in front of the audience, and they weren't scared of them or what they thought of their performance. And I thought, it just finally clicked for me.
I think watching a lot of the Ryans and the people that were there and getting the feedback was a lot. It helped grow a lot. I learned probably the most from that, and seeing other students outside of the school and their habits and just the feedback from people that we kind of ran into. It helped a lot. So we grew from that too.
One of the workshops I took was a Russian movement workshop, and I wanted to learn as an actor how to better move my body, and that workshop taught me how to react on impulses and be more honest in my movement. So I really enjoyed that.
One of the things I noticed is that you really have to be aware of what your decisions are and what your partner's decisions are, because they're completely different, and it's difficult to find something that complements both your attributes, because one of you might be more talented in one section while the other is more in the other. Working with Brittany as my partner, it was very unique because we had a lot of opposing ideas on things, where she would say something because her interpretation of the scene was different than mine, and I would say something and she didn't understand that. But in the end, I think because we were so different, it made a unique scene, so it kind of gave it more life.
It really helped me because it taught me, it kind of reinforced the notion that I was introduced to here at MCC, that you are allowed to make mistakes. You want to bring something new each time, and like during rehearsals, that's how you learn and find out, what an honest reaction brings to a piece. So being able to hear from some of the workshops and the other actors, I was able to be more comfortable with making mistakes and trying new things.
I feel like I learned a lot because being introduced to this for the first time, being new at MCC, not even knowing that this was an opportunity, and then having the opportunity to do such a thing, I feel like was really beneficial to me in acting wise, because I was able to realize that this is something that I do want to pursue. And at the beginning I was not so sure about it, and I'm really, really firm in my decision that I do want to pursue this as a career, and I want this to be something that I do for the rest of my life, because I was introduced to such an array of different talents, and I know exactly what I need to do to get to where I want to be.
What I learned from performing, this is my second year, and both years I've been a partner, and I liked that. I liked that I've been a partner, and if I get so lucky to be nominated in the future, I think that being a partner for 2 years in a row helped, because I got to see the process of the competitor, and I'm taking that, like I'm taking some of Marissa's advice that she's been giving me throughout, and I took some of Lola's advice of what she gave me last year, and I've been keeping that like locked away in my brain for if I ever get a chance to be in the competition, or any competition for that matter. Their process is really important. Not everybody's is the same, but you could definitely take bits and chunks from other people's process and make it your own. And I think as an actor, I didn't have a process, and I'm still working on that. And I think being a partner and watching, Marissa, it really helped me try to figure out my own process as an actor.
I also have to add on to that. One of the main things I learned, and this is a quote that I have taken with me for forever, and the quote goes, "Diligence without art and talent without diligence is not art. Talent and diligence is art." One thing, you have to be confident in your talent, and not only that, but you have to work at it. You have to be diligent, and if you're not, your performances, it's not going to be the best of your abilities. So that's what I learned from this
I learned that too.
experience.
You have to work a lot.
Gotta work hard.